Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Zoila, Eileen, Mary, Mimi. I'm so glad to see so many of you here this morning. I hope you guys all enjoyed Trivia Thursday last night. That was a lot of fun. I do have next week's trivia questions almost completed. I have 2 categories to go, and that will be finished up as well. What are you guys all working on this fine Friday morning? Hello, Crochet Cabin. I have a very special card for making for you tomorrow morning. Good morning, son. Good morning, my sweet sis Tank. How are you? Eileen's weaving in on ends on squares. I will quickly go over next week's categories for trivia, and then I will go over what you guys are going to need for your card making tomorrow morning. As I'm dropping everything all over. This next week coming up Thursday, trivia questions categories will include horror movies, cartoons, careers, commercials again, as you all liked that one, astrology, strange state laws. That's going to be a hilarious category. I about died putting down the questions. I was laughing so hard. Crochet, as requested by our loving Miss C. 70s TV shows and sports. Those will be the categories for next week, Thursday. So I look very forward to doing those. I also finished my prayer shawl this morning. It is finished. I absolutely love this one. It was my first prayer shawl ever. So I really am happy with the way it come out. Texas has really strange laws still on the books. Yeah, I was shocked, Tank, at some of these state laws that are still in effect today. I was laughing. It was so funny. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I know, son. You told me that's terrible. They broke your valve stem. Get it oil changed, and they checked the pressure in his tires and went to fill it up and ripped the whole valve stem right out of his tire. They are getting ready to leave New Mexico. They are going to head to South Carolina, I believe. That's where they're going. So I'm wishing them safe travels. They both have great job opportunities in South Carolina. So yes, Eileen, they are. They are going to take the tire and get it done and put a new valve stem in, but it's going to take about 2 hours for them to get it done. So it puts them on a late start to hit the road. Charleston, South Carolina. That's where they're going. They both have great job opportunities there. So that's where they're heading, which I'm kind of glad to get them out of New Mexico. Tank, you still not feeling well, honey? I'm sending you lots of prayers, honey. And you told him you weren't paying $60 for the oil change? Oil changes are ridiculous. You have a great day too, Mary. So for tomorrow morning for our cards, it was requested that we do Christmas cards. I love doing Christmas cards. They are one of my favorite cards to decorate. Thank you, Zoila. I appreciate that. You will need your cutter or a pair of scissors, a ruler, a scoreboard. I have gotten out some white, like snow glitter, some gold glitter, and some silver glitter. I also got out some stars for embellishments. I got out some diamond colored ribbon that we could use if you have that on hand. Your corner chomper if you have one. I also got out 3 different colors of some washi tape. I got red, green, and gold. Love you too, son. Keep me posted, please. I got out 2 colors of some liquid pearl. I got some silver and like a yellowish gold of liquid pearl. Those are nice to do on a card. You can, sorry about that, I dropped something. And I just want to show you what you can do with that liquid pearl. With the liquid pearl, if you can see right here on the tips of this little zigzag, I used it and put hearts. So there's many things that you can do with liquid pearl. Yes, Eileen, washi tape is great for cards. I used it a lot on different types of cards. You will also need, if you want, some Christmas decorations, which I have some snowflakes, I have some little fur ball, like pom-poms. I have a Christmas bulb. I also have some little candy canes. And I also have some little embellishments I put together, like bells, some stockings, and a little reindeer head that you can decorate with the liquid pearl or beads, whichever you prefer. So as I said, Christmas cards are one of my favorite things to make. There's so many options to do. You will also need some, this isn't all I have, but Christmas stamps. Oh, Tank, honey, I wished I was closer to you. I also have some stickers that you can use, like a Santa or a Christmas tree, as we will be making a 5x7 or a 6x6 card. You'll need your ink distresser pad thing if you need it. I also have an eraser for extra glue around the edges. You can kind of erase that off. And last but not least, you will need some cardstock, regular sized, which is 10 by 8.5. You will also need a larger one for the 6x6 card. And I will give the measurements in the morning for that. And you'll also need some decorative papers to layer your card with. You can use whatever you guys have on hand. I have a couple of different books that have different Christmas scenes, papers, stuff like that on them. And then I also have a large one with some candy canes. So it's up to your discretion. There's so many things you can do. It's whatever your imagination takes you to do. So like I said, I'm looking forward to doing this. This was a request by Crochet Cabin, who is new to the YouTube streets. If you have not yet checked out that channel, please go do and subscribe if it is something that interests you. So I am ready for tomorrow morning for card making for Christmas cards, and I'm very excited to do this with you guys. I'm glad I've decided to do this. It's going to be so much fun. And as I said, I don't mean to step on people's toes if they're on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific time. It was just the time slot that I could fit into my schedule. It works well. I have not seen that I've stepped on anybody's toes. If I do, I apologize, but that's the only time slot I could do this. And I've been saying it for a couple of weeks that I wanted to do this with you guys, so yes, thank you, Eileen. If you do want to drop your channel, you may type in the word craft and Nightbot will drop it. I have not adjusted the 30-second cooldown on that yet, so. Zoila, I used to have a Cricut, but I don't anymore, so most of everything I do it handmade. Mimi, Shannon still does it, but I think she does hers on Tuesdays, I think, or Thursdays. I'm not sure. So there's the Crochet Cabin there. If you guys would, please go check out that channel. As I said, she's new to the YouTube streets. Let's show her some love, please. You stopped going to him, Tank. You are very welcome. I love making cards. It was a craft I did a long time, so and I am so happy, you guys. My numbers have jumped tremendously. I am just a little over 100 shy of hitting 1K. I cannot believe this. I am so thankful, so appreciative. Everybody is so caring. Hi, Tina. That would be cute, Tank. Thank you, Mimi. And my watch hours are growing too as well. The help everybody has given is, I'm overwhelmed. Between the friends I've made on YouTube and the friends I've made over at Tuber Chat, it's amazing. Kevin had suggested last night he did a very late night Tuber Chat session. It was well past midnight his time. He put my channel up and there was suggestions for me to change my about info, as I do more than crochet and my channel is about crafting, so I did change the about section. I also changed my banner and put hearts behind it, as my channel's name is PAM'S Crafty Heart, so it's got hearts on the banner now. So I can't thank Kevin enough for the suggestions he gives, the advice he gives. He is very, very helpful. He will answer any questions in his lives. If you have one and you happen to be over there, just put at Tuber Chat with your question or put 3 thumbs up. Kevin sees it. He will answer your questions immediately when he sees them. So if you have questions about watch hours, about erasing the watch history to rewatch for watch hours, which he explained is not possible. Once you've watched it, them hours are counted and that's it. You can't erase your watch history and go back and rewatch it and have it count. He says that's not how it works. So it's definitely worth asking about again. He could probably explain it a lot better than me. Like I said, Kevin is a fountain of information. Tina, he does cover a lot about safety on YouTube, on how to keep yourself safe, how to keep your channel safe. He's absolutely a wonderful teacher. He has a new series coming out on channels that have been on for a while that have more than 10,000 subscribers, on how they keep their channel growing with that many subscribers. He's just wonderful all the way around. He's available on Facebook. He's available on Reddit, TikTok, Instagram, you name it, Kevin's available. He's got a Facebook page. He's just a fountain of information. Tina, I agree. I agree. There is a lot going on that a lot of people probably don't know about. I don't know about everything, and I would just soon not be involved in anything. I try to stick to myself. I want people to know my channel is a safe place to come. I don't do drama, and I don't deal with drama. I don't want drama. I'm here to make friends, teach you guys what I love to do, hang out and chit chat, and just have fun together. Yeah, Tina. Like I said, Kevin is wonderful. He's been doing this for well over 7 years, and with all of the technology information he has, the smarts that he has, he is absolutely a wonderful person to go and talk about any questions that you have. If you want to start a channel, he can definitely give you information on how to start one up. If you have one, he gives you information on how to keep it growing. So I love Kevin. Tuber Chat is one of my favorite things to watch. Yes, he's got long streams. They're 3-hour streams, but it's well worth being there for even an hour to an hour and a half. It's absolutely wonderful. And all of the people that are over there all have YouTube channels. So if you're looking for watch hours or to make new friends, family members, go over there, get to know these people because they are very supportive. And once you've been there and you show interest in other channels, he definitely recommends those people to come and follow you. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, Don Yarndal. Okay, Tank, honey. So yes, definitely if you want, please go check out him. I agree, Zoila. Yep. I don't deal with drama. I don't want drama. I stay away from it. It's just a good place to stay away from. Zach Grade. I seen he popped on real quick before he had to go to work, but I was trying to get ready. Zach, no problem, honey. There's plenty of time on the YouTube streets and we can share. And if not, people have the option of replay, which is great. But like I said, you guys, my channel is growing extremely fast. I'm very overwhelmed about it. I know a lot of it has to do with the shorts that I put up. I just, like I said, I'm thankful. I'm very overwhelmed. I'm very appreciative. I don't know what else to say except for thank you to everybody because I appreciate all of the love and support everybody has given me and shown to me. And yes, Monday I will be on Zach's channel with him. I look forward to that and spending a couple hours with Zach, getting to know him better as well as him getting to know me better. That will be at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern time, I believe he said, and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Hi, Stone Leather. How are you? And I hope I got those times right, Zach. I know you said it last night as well. I agree, Mimi. I agree. If you are kind and show your support to everyone, that's usually what they do in return is show support back to you. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Hello, CNK Star 317. So now all I have left to work on is my wavy chevrons blanket because I finished the shawl and my diamond painting. So I gotta have more than that to work on. So you guys know me, I'll probably start another project. What it will be, I don't know. I also have our make along that we are doing on Mondays. That is done and waiting for Monday. Monday morning, I have a new stitch ready to go. It is another 1 row repeat, but a beautiful stitch that will work wonderful with the crunch stitch. It's a stitch sampler lap blanket that was requested by Mimi Crochets. She is a very loyal, dedicated viewer to my channel. Oh no, Tank, I'm sorry, honey. I will catch up with you. You're still on your granny square, Zoila? Oh no. Mimi, Tank hasn't been feeling too well the last couple of days, so. Yes, I love that Mimi does help keep every channel she's at, she keeps it positive, safe, supporting. Way, way too long. What's way, way too long still in leather? Yeah, I get upset when Tank's not feeling well either. Yes, Mimi does need her community tab, Zoila. I agree. She's got to be able to show the work that she's doing and that she has done. She had showed me some beautiful crochet pot holders that she made. They were gorgeous. She did a great job on those. I was so proud of her. Zoila, I was just going to ask. I'm glad to hear Mom is doing good. Yeah, I was bummed last night. Tank was not feeling well at all. Ooh, I want to see that. That's going to be pretty. A tank top of your own designing. Wow. And as I showed you guys, I was doing the wavy chevron blanket all in date night yarn, which is super sparkly. And I did donate a beautiful, very large shawl that I made. I started it with the easy breezy pattern, but went off on my own and added all of my own stitches to it. I did donate that to Joseph for his celebration party that he is hoping to have here soon. That is already boxed up, ready to go to whoever wins that. I am very happy to donate to anyone that is in need for a prize for any celebration, any milestone that they have hit. I will gladly donate blankets, shawls, whatever you would prefer. So I'm here for that to help anybody that is in need of that. I am so happy to help Joseph, and I look very forward to you celebrating your milestones. You did great in such a short amount of time. I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you, Still in Leather. I love to help people. I love to teach people. I love to support people. So I try to do all of it. Zach, that would be fun. I would definitely donate for your birthday if you do a celebration. That would be very fun to do. I showed in a video, I won some yarn from Mishi's Crochet Nook, and it was the hobby glitter yarn. I got 5 balls of it that I won, and I told her I would either make a small shawlette or a cowl out of it. I found a cowl that I absolutely love, and I'm going to use that yarn from Mishi to make it. And once I get it done, I have to send her pictures, and I'm so excited about it. And then at Jessica SMC's birthday bash the other night, I won over there, and I won a mystery bag of yarn from Dawn Yarn Doll, and that will be delivered today in the mailbox. And I'm so excited to get that. And I will show you guys all what that is going to be when I get it. I will do a video on it. I'm very excited to get that. Zach, you should definitely take your birthday off from work. If they will let you request that day off, you should absolutely take that day off. That is not being selfish. That is celebrating yourself. And you have every right to do that. That was very cool, Tina. I was shocked that I won at Mishi's because Mishi's house is always packed full of people. So I was very shocked that I won over there. And same at Jessica's birthday bash. There was tons of people there. And I just typed the words in that she said, and she did the comment picker, and my name came up. I was in shock. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? So I was very pleased. So I have won 4 times now on different channels of celebrations or replay comments. Dee's Creative Hands was the first channel I ever won at. I won a darn good yarn silk bag filled with yarns, is which I used part of to make the shawl with. The dark purple is that Knit Crate Wispology yarn. So that's beautiful yarn. I ended up with 4 hanks of that, 2 hanks of another yarn that I made into a scarf. And then I got pom-pom makers. There was some stitch markers in there, just all kinds of little goodies in a silk bag. And then the second channel I won at happened to be IVB Creates. She was doing a co-stream for the first time with MDL, and if you shared their stream out on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you could share it out at, if you shared it out and she seen that you shared it, your name went up on a wheel and you had a chance to win a beautifully beaded pen by IVB Creates. So I won this pen. That was my second prize I ever won. Then my third prize I won was Mishi's house. I won that yarn I was just telling you about, the Hobie glitter. And then I won at Jessica's birthday bash, and I won the mystery bag from Dawn Yarn Doll. So I feel very blessed. Oh, nice, Stone Leather. You won too. That's awesome. Kimmy, I love Dee too. Dee, I have been following Dee since she started her channel, as well as Crystal Bag O'Day. I've been following her for the last 8 years. I absolutely love Crystal from Bag O'Day. She is a wonderful teacher. She's very patient, just as is Michael from MDL Crochet. He's another patient person when it comes to teaching, especially because he's doing it Tunisian. He has got the patience of a goddess when it comes to teaching people how to Tunisian crochet. And he's very thorough, he's very clear on what he's teaching you. So if you do not know how or have never done it, Michael can teach you how to do it. Guaranteed, he would be able to teach you. Just as well as Crystal. Crystal, I've learned, I don't know how many stitches I have learned from watching Crystal. You want a beanie from Jax too? I love Jaxie. Her energy is just, phew. If you're ever just feeling down, go watch Jaxie because she'll bring you up in a heartbeat. You started Bod's new duster. I seen the video. I haven't watched it all the way through, but I seen that she put it up, and I still have got to watch that. Oh, you'll get it. You'll get it, and I'm sure you're gonna be so thrilled with whatever you won. It's always so awesome to win a prize, especially a mystery bag, because you never know what's gonna be in it. I'm so happy you love that shawl, Dawn. I am. Because Dawn makes beautiful shawls as well. The heart collector shawls that she makes, those are so beautiful. And then she's doing Bod's shawl crochet along, and the color she's using makes that shawl just mouth dropping beautiful, just gorgeous. And I made a simple double crochet all day shawl, and I gave it to Ivy as a prize to donate, and Dawn Yarn Doll won it. I was so worried that she wasn't gonna like it because it was just a simple double crochet stitch through the whole shawl, but she ended up loving it, and I felt so good about that. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for coming in. Oh, and playing with my bracelet too. If you have not checked out Heart of Orion Jewelry, that's another channel you need to check out. He made this gorgeous bracelet for me, and I absolutely love this. Since I have gotten this, I have never taken it off. It is waterproof. It will never ever tarnish. It will always stay shiny and beautiful like this. I absolutely love this bracelet. Mimi, Fiber Spider has that Lost Souls shawl on his channel. That's another one I've wanted to try to make for a long time, and I just have not tried it yet. But I love how he starts all of his shawls because he doesn't do it with a chain of 4 and then slip stitch or with a magic ring. He chains up 4 or 6 and you start in that very first chain stitch and you work from there. And I love that because it makes it so much easier. I can do the chain 4 slip stitch and work in a circle. I just don't like to. I'm not very fond of it. And being I'm left-handed, I can make a magic ring, but I crochet by right-handed tutorials. I cannot follow a left hand. I have to follow the right-handed tutorials. So when I make a magic ring, it's backwards. So I prefer not to use that either. I think I'm the only left-handed person in the world that has to follow right-handed tutorials. And when I tell others that, like Crystal, she couldn't believe that I have to follow right-handed tutorials being I'm a left-handed person. He's going to be getting some smaller rings to be doing some fine detailed stuff and more delicate things. I'm sending them my old rings because I'm not doing this anymore. That is nice stone leather. That's awesome. The Heart Collector shawl is just a double crochet. I would love to learn to make that one too. That one is so beautiful. Mimi, you're thinking about doing the Heart Collector shawl too? I still have some yarn that I would love to use to do in a shawl that's glittery. You're a lefty too, Kim? Oh, awesome. I love that there's other lefties out there. Mama Wench, aka Mia, I knew she was left-handed. And she only follows right-handed videos too? Wow, good. I'm not the only one then. That's very nice of you to donate. If you're not going to use them, I would do the same. Keep a few just in case and donate them. Eileen, I knew you were left-handed and you follow both as well. See, I cannot follow a left-handed tutorial to save my life. Put a right-handed one on and I can go to town. I always used to joke because my mom and me were the only lefties in our family. My sisters and brothers were all right-handed. So my mom and I used to tease them that left-handed people were always in their right mind. My sisters used to get so mad. I love to tease my sisters though. Mimi, I cannot wait for you to order a bracelet from Cliff. You will not be disappointed. His work is absolutely amazing. As I said, he does. I love this one. He said pick out 3 colors. I picked out 3 colors. He asked if I wanted to see it before he sent it, and I said nope, surprise me. And he did. And absolutely the colors I picked, and I love it. Like I said, I've not taken it off since I've gotten it. Most patterns are right-handed and you have to convert them to left-handed. Wow, Eileen, that would be too much work. I'd rather watch a tutorial. You love the first one that comes up on his Etsy page? Zoila, do you have a bracelet from Cliff? Oh, way before tutorials were available. I can read a pattern as long as it's simple. If it's a simple pattern, like out of the crochet book that I was teaching stitches out of, I can read those patterns. But if you give me a pattern just to read that doesn't have a diagram on it, forget it. I get lost, I get confused, and I can't do it. I have to have that visual picture to see it. If it's just a written pattern without pictures, I can't read them. I can read them, but I can't make them work. Okay, Zoila. You bug them every now and then, showing them your micro chain mail. So they're not universal. Because if you were making a sweater for a right-handed pattern, for a right front panel is a left front panel. So you would have to do it backwards. That's really nice, still in leather. I'm so glad that you're helping him, and he's going to be able to make more beautiful creations. Yes, you did get a bracelet, Zoila. Good. Mimi, your grandpa was a blacksmith, and he used to make really nice cuff bracelets and rings. Wow. I like rings, and I would wear them. I've got a whole jewelry box full, a drawer full of rings. I'll wear them if I go out somewhere on a special occasion or something, but I can't wear them when I'm crocheting because they snag my yarns, and I don't like that. And my fingernails, I keep them short unless I wear fake nails because my hands get so dry from crocheting all the time. I have to keep them doused in lotion. Out of nuts and bolts and silver spoon. That's cool. Zoila, you got army colors? That's awesome. I'm like that too, still in leather. If I can help somebody out, I'll send it to them. If they need it and I'm not using it or I don't need it, it's theirs. I'd be glad to give it out to somebody if they need it. You have 24 rings on your fingers right now and always? Yeah, I just can't wear them when I'm crocheting because if it snakes my yarn, I get so flustered and it's just like, psh, forget it, I'm taking them off. That would be awesome, Mimi. I would love to see that. I might do some pop-up lives over the next few days, especially at night, because I'm sure I won't be sleeping much. Mr. Crafty's going to the West Coast to see his dad and his sister. Probably bring his dad back home with him. So I'll be home for a couple of days by myself. And I won't be able to sleep at night, so I may do some pop-up late night lives and see if there's any night owls out there that want to hang out. I'll still have my fur babies with me, but I don't sleep if I'm at home by myself at night, just because I have some weird kooky neighbors. See, my bracelet doesn't bother me at all when I'm crocheting. And it's on my left hand, so it should bother me, but it doesn't. Your kids are going soccer night tournament in Dallas? Wow. Good luck to them, Mimi. I hope the team wins. Thank you, Zoila. Dawn says, I am a night owl. I'm usually not. I'm usually in bed by 9:30, 10 at the latest, but I'm up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So this is going to be opposite for me because I'm going to be staying up late and hopefully sleeping in. Thank you, Zoila. They really tried to force you to be a right-handed person? Wow. Yeah, your body kind of just dominates what I mean, I do a lot of stuff with my right hand. I really do. The only thing I do with my left hand is crochet and write. I can write with my right hand. You can read it, but it's not as pretty as it is with my left hand. But to crochet with my right hand, I have tried to make myself do it, and I just cannot do it right-handed. I have to do it left-handed. But most everything else, scissors, cooking, it's all right-handed. I eat with my right hand. Like I said, writing and crocheting are the only things I do with my left hand. Everything else is right hand dominant, which is strange. You stay up late too, because after your family goes to bed, that's your crocheting time? Yeah. Yeah. Eileen, I hear you. Like I said, writing and crocheting, left hand. Everything else I do with my right hand. And yes, I'm going to have a lot of free time on my hands. Like I said, I'll probably end up doing a couple of late night pop-ups just because I won't be able to sleep, and I'd rather hang out with you guys than sit here by myself mumbling to the dogs. They listen, but they can't answer. And I went over trivia categories. I'll read them one more time. If there's any other categories you guys would like to see in there, speak up now. My mom is eating trail mix and picking out her favorite. She leaves all the peanuts. I'm like that too, Zach. I'll eat everything except for the peanuts. You're on the other side of the house, so you don't hear him, only the yarn room. That's nice when, because my roommate is on the other side of the house too. I get this end of the house and he has that end of the house. We each have our own bathrooms. We share the kitchen and the living room and the laundry, but he's got his own side of the house and I have my own side of the house, and it's great like that. You find it hard to sleep when the kids are gone? Kimmy, that's how I learned. I just mirrored my grandmother because she was right-handed and I was left, so I sat in front of her and it was just like a mirror effect. So that was kind of neat to learn it that way, being that she was right-handed, because my mom never crocheted. My mom never learned. So she couldn't teach me, being that she was left-handed. So I had to learn from my grandmother. Wow, really still in leather? That is cool. All right. Thursday's categories for trivia are horror movies, cartoons, careers, commercials, astrology, strange state laws, crochet questions, 70s TV shows, and sports. Is there any other categories you guys wanted to see in there? You can't write left-handed at all, Mimi? If you write left-handed, Zach, you can't read it either? See, I write both. I can write in both. Which is really weird that... I'll show you. That's left-handed. It's not as pretty, but I can write right-handed too. You can still read it, it's just not as pretty. Try writing towards the, okay, so if I was gonna write right-handed and try writing towards the left, is that what you're saying, Stillin? No, that's sloppier for me. Let's see if I can do it in cursive. Because I have my own way of writing cursive, I guess. That's in cursive in my name. Now if I try that right-handed, look at it in the mirror and you may be surprised. And that's cursive with my right hand. So you can definitely tell I'm left dominant when it comes to writing. On my left, just like my bracelet, it's got to be on my left hand. Same with my watch, it has to be on the left. I started at a real young age, Mimi. I learned to knit first. I learned to knit when I was 9. And then by the time I was 10, 11, she had me doing crocheting, and I loved it. Still better than how you write. Hi, Michael. How are you, hon? So when I do it right-handed, it's like going opposite direction of what you would normally write. Yeah, I felt that when I was holding the pen and trying to do it in cursive. If I, like you said, trying to do it, I'm holding it and it's doing it totally different than what I do with my left hand. So you write with your right hand, going blast to right, and my left hand is going to the left. Okay. But see, when I write with my right hand, even, or with my left hand, my words, everything has a right-handed slant. And I almost failed second grade because I could not write cursive like they were trying to teach me. I just couldn't do it. I had my own way of doing it. So my mom argued and said, at least she's doing it. You can't fail her for doing what you're teaching her. She's doing it. She's just doing it in her own way. Close your eyes and just let the letters flow. I'm going to practice that. I am. I'm going to learn to write with my right hand really pretty, just like I do with my left hand. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry. Sending you prayers. I hope you feel better. I know you've had a lot on your plate. You're trying to get a nice cushion made up so you can work on larger projects. You're doing all your tutorials of teaching, and I know you've got a full plate. And his ears must have been ringing because we were talking about him a little bit ago about how he's teaching and what a wonderful job he does and the patience of a saint. And you might want to catch the beginning of the replay, Michael. I was talking about you again. I promise it was all nice, though. Yeah, plus all the cooking he does for Mr. Panda. I love Panda. He's so cool. Michael and Panda are my favorites. He does beautiful ones, doesn't he, Kim? He really does. He does awesome tutorials. I'm going to try to do the Tunisian ear ones that he did. I want to make a set of those. He was. Panda's hilarious at trivia. I love it when he comes. Some of the answers he gives just, you can't help but laugh because he's so comical. I can't wait to see what he does this Thursday with those weird, strange state law ones. You got a nerve test on Friday, a week from now, but I have to turn on the paint. 472. Wow, Michael. Yeah, ouch. No kidding. But I hope they find out what it is and they can get it fixed so that you're not in pain all the time. That is not fun at all to be in pain. Yes, definitely keeping Michael in our thoughts and prayers. It's never fun to be in pain like that. All right, well, you guys know all of the new categories for next week, Thursday. Wow, Michael, that's not good. Hopefully they can get it under control for you, though, because nobody should have to live in pain like that. No one. Mimi, you'd like to see TV chefs in there as a category? I could add that one in there. There's lots of those now, of TV chefs. You're absolutely welcome, Michael. All right. And don't forget, tomorrow for the Christmas card making, you need a cutter, a scoreboard, red, green, blue, whatever color papers you want to use as a card base out of cardstock for your cards. You'll need some Christmas papers, Christmas decorations, inks, Christmas stamps, embellishments. Like I said, I've got glitter, washi tapes, some ribbons that got some different colored diamonds in them. I got stars. I got the little red and white pom-poms and some snowflakes. I got a Christmas bulb, some candy canes, stockings, Christmas trees, you name it. I've got the Christmas stuff. Some inks, hot glue gun, or glue stick, or a bottle of liquid glue. Glue sticks or hot glue, I think, work better. Some glass blocks for your rubber stamps if you have them. If not, you'll get a little ink on your hands. It's all right. It washes off with soap and water or with rubbing alcohol. I think that's all we'll need for the card making. I will give you the measurements in the morning, what you will need to measure your cardstock at to have a 5x7 and a 6x6 card that we will be doing. Let's see. I finished the prayer shawl. I showed you guys that. I will show that one more time. This is how the prayer shawl ended up coming out. Oops. It came out very pretty. I love it. It is warm. It is heavy. This would make a great fall or winter time shawl. I am going to work on my wavy chevrons blanket and get out some more yarn that I won from Mishi. I want to start a cowl that I seen that I really liked, so I am going to do that. Thank you, Zoila. Thank you, Mimi. Yes, Nightbot will make an appearance when he feels like it. He's on. I don't know why he's not working all the time. You can try typing the word slap. If he's working, he will say that you slap somebody with a wet noodle. I think if you type welcome, it welcomes you by name. Yes, if you drop weather. And you don't have to put exclamation point in front of them. To me, I think that's just too much. So I dropped the exclamation. You just have to type it in. And yeah, he may have been on a cigarette break, but at least he's back. Yeah, see, if you type in welcome, he'll welcome you by name. Zoila needs to be slapped with a wet noodle. I love that one. I just thought that one was so cute. He timed you out? Here, still in leather? Yes, slap him back, Zoila. That night butt. Yeah, see, Crochet Lovin' Leanie needs a slap with a wet noodle. Oh, and Lydia's chat. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think mine is set to time people out. At least I hope he's not. I shut it off so that you can use caps and all the emojis that you want and won't get in trouble, so. Yes, Mimi did too. She got in trouble for putting too many emojis. But that shut off now, so you can put all the emojis you want. You can use caps. That shut off, so. All right. Don't forget, VJ's FO Friday is going to be coming up. If you guys would like to raid over there and let her know that I sent you all, I would appreciate it. Yes, you can use all the emojis you want and never get in trouble, Zoila. I love the emojis, so. Oh, and it was over the emojis? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I shut mine off because I don't want that issue. I don't want no one getting timed out because I love the emojis, so. Yes, absolutely. Keep Tank in our prayers and thoughts and keep Michael in our prayers and thoughts. I thank each and every one of you guys for being here and spending your time with me. It means a lot to me. I will see you guys all over at VJ's for FO Friday and on the YouTube streets. And I will see you back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and we will do Christmas cards. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay crafty. I love you all. Have a great day. Bye till later.